It's time for Ryan's Roses.
Just to get to the bottom of an issue in your relationship, I suggest this as a last resort. But here's the email we got. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband is changing our Thanksgiving plans. We normally do a thing with our friends, a Friendsgiving, as a lot of people do. All of a sudden, he's decided he's not going. Even though it's been planned and it's what we always do, he won't tell me why. He even told me I could still go if I want, but he's not going regardless. Strange on every level, she says. I have a few things going through my mind, and I just need to know what's going on. So she thinks that he's distracted by another woman, and that is what... Now, I just have a lot of questions. Let me grab Tracy and ask her these questions. Tracy, San Bernardino, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
We're okay. Tracy, I have why, if he's messing around and you were seeing another woman, to disappear around Thanksgiving is a high-risk scenario.
Yeah, that's bold.
So I'm thinking almost like he would never, even if he was lying and cheating, he certainly wouldn't do it around this time because it's so glowingly weird and obvious.
See, I don't know, because I feel like what you're saying would be right if it was like Valentine's Day or something, but I think
the holidays in general, if someone's doing something behind your back, they're not like going to disappear around the holidays. It's such a red flag.
Yeah, I don't know. It just, the whole situation is just really weird, and I don't know what it could be. I mean, the thing is, we do the same thing every year. Every year for Thanksgiving, we get together with the same group of friends. It's tradition. Like, there was no thought in my mind he wouldn't want to do it. I can't think of any reason he wouldn't want to do it.
Do you think maybe he had a falling out with one of the friends? One of your guys' friends that will be at this dinner and he doesn't want to see them?
I just think I would know.
Yeah, he would tell you probably.
Case. Yeah, there's no reason he wouldn't tell me. And they're all, I mean, we're all like mutual friends, so I feel like they would tell me even if he didn't.
Uh-huh.
Tracy?
Yeah?
What's wrong? What's wrong? What are you missing in your relationship? Let's just forget about Thanksgiving for a second. But what? Something's missing. Something's not right. Something's not clicking. Something's going on for you to go to that place. So what's wrong?
I just feel like he hasn't been as open with me as like he usually is. Because I don't know. It's just been since this whole Thanksgiving thing came up. He's just been like, I don't know, kind of weird. Like, he's like not talking to me the way he normally does, and it just seems really suspicious. And like, I don't know, like we always talk about everything, and he's not. He's almost like avoiding me and like avoiding questions. And it's got you going to this place of jumping to think that he might be ducking out on Thanksgiving and be with another woman. All right, Tracy, hang tight. Let's call him. Okay, ready? Next. She's worried that her husband may be spending Friendsgiving with another woman. You've been married how long? 3 years. 3 years.
Do you have any kids?
No, and that's partly why we do the Friendsgiving thing, is we don't really have like a family of our own, and someday we will, and then it'll change, but like we haven't. That's nowhere in the near future. Like we'd always planned on doing this Friendsgiving thing, like always. Let us try and see if some other woman is on his mind by calling him for Ryan's Roses. Now, what I need you to do is say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on KIIS-FM. Go ahead, please. Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on KIIS-FM. So we're going to call him. I want you to be very quiet on the phone because Sissany is going to offer him some roses, and she's going to see who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card. And that detail is important. So please don't make any sounds until we tell him he's on the air. Okay, Tracy? Good luck. All right, thank you.
Hello?
Hi, is this Ben?
This is he, yes.
Hi, Ben. My name is Helen. I'm calling from Sweet Blooms. We're actually new here on the corner of Highland and Del Rosa, right near the Walgreens.
Yes, hi.
Hi, we're a new flower shop, and basically we're doing a promotion to promote our, grand opening, and we're giving away a dozen roses that you could send to anybody that you'd like today.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, they're absolutely free, and you can send them to anybody that you'd like, so I just need the name of the person that you'd like to send these to, and we can even put a note on there.
Sure. Yeah, let's do it to my wife, Tracy.
Tracy.
Tracey.
Oh, C-E-Y. Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
Can you put good luck on your interview? Exclamation point.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, she's got a big job interview coming up, and I'm honored to know I'm thinking of her, and that's perfect timing. Thank you.
Oh, that's so awesome. Would you like these to be sent out today?
If you can, that'd be great. It's tomorrow, so yeah.
Ben, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and I need you to know that Tracy, your wife, is on the phone listening to you. Thank you for talking with us for a second. She asked us to call you because she was wondering why you're not going to be at the get-together with your friends for Thanksgiving. Can you tell her she's with us?
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah. Hi, honey. Yeah, wow. Sure, I can. Okay, so lately, the last few years, I should say, we have what's called a Friendsgiving. And it's basically all her friends from college, and they get together, and it's kind of obnoxious, and it's all kind of inside personal stuff with them. And frankly, I'm just tired of it. And I didn't want to hurt her feelings, and I just told her this year, you know what, you do it without me. It's just become not fun, and I don't want to do it anymore. And I feel bad if I hurt her feelings or anything like that. It's just we're 35 years old playing beer pong, and I've outgrown that, and I want to start spending time with family and not her friends.
Okay, but why couldn't you just tell me that?
Well, because you're so about it. I mean, your plans are so gung-ho about it, and, you guys talk about it months in advance, and we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and, I really feel excluded, and, I'm happy to get friends. It's not that. It's just I don't know that Thanksgiving is the appropriate time anymore. I mean, we're all getting older. I think it's more important to spend time with family. I mean, we're not in college anymore.
I just wish you would have told me because, like you said, we talked about months in advance, and it was literally just the last couple weeks that all of a sudden you're changing your mind, and it just had me freaking out.
Well, I get it. I wanted to get through this one, but how's that going to make me look like, oh yeah, Ben doesn't want to do it because now I'm the bad guy. And
Ben, not to interrupt because we do have a whole city listening, but Ben, just to play devil's advocate for a moment. You were very quick to jump on sending the roses to your wife, Tracy, without hesitation about this call for a promotion. Did you know it was us calling you?
No, I not at all. I was so, to me, it was like a kismet thing. Like, this is perfect. She's got a job interview. I was thinking about it, and I was all about that. I think it's great. I actually had thought about doing it anyway. I was like, man, this is even better. It's great.
Okay.
Do you ever listen to our show?
I don't. I'm sorry. Don't, no offense, but.
No, we've heard that many times. Ben, Tracy, Ben, there you go. Tracy, we've got some information for you. I hope you can find the connection you need in your relationship, guys, and that it's going to be peaceful. Have a wonderful end of the year. Thank you, Tracy, for reaching out.
Yeah, thank you. I feel a lot better now.
Good. I'm glad. Thank you for listening. I think he knew it was us. I don't buy it.
Interesting.
I don't buy it. I think he knew it was us.
Because it's not that big of a deal to tell your wife that you're over going to
exactly.
these parties.
And did you notice zero hesitation when we said we're on the air?
It almost caught me off guard. I was just like, what? Okay.
He
let's get to the know.
It was your voice, Sissany. 100%.
Well, I can do an accent and change it up.
No, you're not going to change anything. I'm just telling you.
If I do an accent like this, they're not going to know it's me.
No, well, that's not good. No. 102.7 KIIS-FM. And it's time for Ryan's Roses. There's no reason to even linger. Valerie, we do have her here. Don't want to meet her? Valerie?
Hi.
Thank you for holding briefly there. We're on, we're going, we're doing this, so you don't have to wait any longer. I know you sent us an email that says that your husband received a gift in the mail. It arrived from Etsy. He said he ordered it for himself. You say you don't believe him. You say you have a feeling they're from a girl he grew up with. First of all, what was it?
Yeah, so he got this package from Etsy, and in the package there were these leather coasters with some nice Scotch glasses with different zip codes engraved on them, which I thought was so bizarre and so weird. So when I asked him what they were for, he said he ordered them for himself. But then when I asked him what the zip codes were from, he struggled to answer that. And, I did some research, and one of the zip codes on there, it was, for our house here. The other one was where I grew up. One of them was where I went to high school. But what was really weird was the last one was the zip code of Las Vegas. So initially I'm like, okay, just something's not connecting here for me. I later went back and I found a note in the box that said, "Merry Christmas, XO, can't wait." And at that moment, I just
Can't wait for what?
Exactly. I have no idea. So obviously he didn't buy a gift from himself. This is from somebody.
Have you pinpointed the somebody?
I mean, if I had to guess, I think they're from this girl that he went to, grew up with, went to school with, but I don't know. Maybe they got together in Vegas sometime. I honestly don't know. I'm kind of at a loss.
Do you have a name?
Her name is Desiree.
Desiree. All right, here's what we're going to do, Valerie. I'm going to put you on hold for a second. Okay, don't go anywhere. We'll get everything lined up. We are in Ryan's Roses now. We know there's an issue because Valerie found a gift that arrived from Etsy, and basically the note said, with the gift said, he tried to say it was a gift he sent to himself, but there was a note that said, "Can't wait. Merry Christmas, can't wait, XO." Mm-hmm. So Merry Christmas, can't wait for what? XO.
Mm-hmm. It's a very personal gift, too. Engraved, all that.
Yeah, a lot of detail, a lot of thoughtfulness. And you know what they say about thoughtful gifts?
They come from the heart.
They're the most meaningful ones. They're thoughtful. They're the most important ones. That means somebody really has not a connection. That means they have a deep feeling.
I think so.
So, Valerie, I'm going to do this with you right now. We're going to call your husband. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on KIIS-FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
We're going to do that now. Sisney's going to offer him some roses. You stay very, very quiet until we can find out more what's on the card. Tell him he's on the air. Then we'll bring you in. Here we go. Good luck. All right?
Okay. Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, is this Mike?
Yeah, this is Mike.
Hi, Mike. My name is Brittany. I'm calling from Full Bloom. We're actually a new flower shop here in Sun Valley. How you doing this morning?
I'm all right. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we're offering local residents a promotion today. It's free roses. It's actually a dozen, and you can send them to anybody that you'd like. They are free. I don't need cash, credit card, just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note.
That's okay. Honest, I appreciate the call, but no, thank you. Actually,
Are you sure? They're absolutely free. I'm just trying to promote my new business, and all I ask is that if you're pleased with our arrangements, you refer us to friends and family. Like, I don't need any cash from you. Is there anybody in your life that you would just want to send flowers to today?
I hear you, and I wish you honestly the best of luck with your shop. I've made it a strict policy not to kind of do these kinds of solicitations, like at all, free or not. Honestly, just something I don't do. I wish you the best, though. Honestly.
Why is it? Mike, I need you to know that your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. My name is Ryan. Why is it that you don't want to accept this offer? You're kind of shutting it down. Just curious.
What's going on?
My name is Ryan. Let me explain. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We've been asked to call you, and you're shutting down the opportunity to send these roses to someone. Are you married?
Yeah. Can I ask why my voice is on the radio?
Sure.
I am. Yeah.
Absolutely. your voice is on the radio because your wife, Valerie, has asked us to call you. She found a gift, a very thoughtful, detailed gift that you received. And she said that, I'm going to tell you everything. She said that you said it was a gift you sent to yourself when truly there was a card attached to it saying, Merry Christmas. Can't wait XO. So you want to explain that to Valerie, who is on the phone with us right now? Go ahead.
Yeah, please explain this because I feel sick to my stomach, babe. Like who is this from?
Wow, Val. Okay. This is an interesting approach. Yeah, look.
I know that you're lying to me. Please just tell me the truth. Please.
Yeah, okay. Like, but yeah, I mean, look, I want to honor the fact that you feel that something's off, and I do want to let you know that they're from a girl from where I grew up, and she sent them, which I was not expecting, to be honest with you, and
why would she send them to you? And what?
Yeah, look,
can't wait for what?
Mm-hmm.
All right, just give me a chance to explain. So look, she sent them to me. She reached out to me on Instagram. We've been chatting, just kind of catching up about what's going on at home, people we knew, that kind of thing. She sent me this gift. I was like, okay, she's getting the wrong idea. I don't know what this is all about. It was very specific and expensive, and I realized then that things had kind of gotten out of hand, and so I just thought I could handle it. And
why would you lie to me? Like we're partners, and you lied to my face about it.
Mm-hmm.
What did you say to her to make her believe that was okay? And how the hell did she get our address?
Hey,
you
slow down.
Super close that this were to happen.
Listen. Honestly, I thought it was friendly. Obviously, she got the wrong idea. I thought I could tell one little lie to shut it down so it wouldn't become a big deal. Obviously, it's a big deal. I'm on the radio right now, but I thought I could just be like, I thought I could handle it and just back off, which I have. Like, I've totally backed off from our conversations. I just thought I could handle it, just say like it was from me, and just move on. I didn't want it to be a big deal, honestly. And
did you never tell her that you had a wife? Like, you guys are interacting on social media. You obviously don't have enough pictures of me on there for her to get the wrong idea.
Val, I did. She knows I'm married. She knows everything. I promise you. I don't know what the can't wait to see whatever that was. It was probably just I'm going home for my niece's wedding. Maybe she thought she'd see me then. I have no idea.
Mike, I just want to jump in.
Yeah.
Somehow you have given this woman permission by what you're doing, saying, or acting to send you a detailed, thoughtful gift with that kind of a note attached to it. You have created some sort of permission for her to do that. So you can't just say, oh, I don't know why she did this, came out of the blue. I mean, she had to feel like it was okay by whatever it is you're doing or saying to do that. Mm-hmm. And I think your wife, Valerie, needs to question that, needs to get into that with you. And you can do it off the air, but it didn't just happen. It didn't just happen because it came out of the blue. You created a connection that let her think that was okay, or somehow let her think she's going to do it behind your wife's back. And that's where you are.
Val, listen,
even if you guys were just listen to me. Even if you guys were just interacting on social media, why is there a zip code in Las Vegas? I know you went there for work a few months ago, but did you meet up with her there? Like, I don't understand why there would be a zip code in Las Vegas.
Okay, listen. Like, the conversation got a little out of hand, but I want to be totally upfront with you. I want to let you read all the messages, and I want to explain it, but I don't want to do it on the air, if that's okay.
I think that's fair. And when he says that, Valerie, we are obligated to take him off the air. That's kind of the way the rules are. So good luck, Valerie. I hope you can get to the bottom of it. Mike, thank you for sticking on long enough to talk to us. And you guys take care, okay?
Thank you.
You too.
Right.
You too.
All right, let's go back. Valerie and Mike, Ryan's Roses. I liked Valerie a lot. Mike was very calm. It's very interesting. Mm-hmm. So Valerie finds this gift that is very detailed, sent to somebody from Mike's past, and a note. Other woman's name is Desiree. A note that says, Merry Christmas, can't wait, XO. Okay, that note alone tells me Mike has had some sort of interaction with this person to allow them to write that, to send that and to write that, right?
To feel comfortable enough to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and then he says, well, I don't really know why she did do that. We have had contact, but it's nothing. It's friendly, but just all bad. Sissany, what do you think?
I think he said something at the very end of the phone call that was very telling. He said, all right, I'll let you read all the messages. Which
so that means there's been a chain gang.
Exactly. And who knows what he's going to edit.
Now, he was very calm. Did you notice that? He was very calm.
Yeah.
So we don't know. His tone, I couldn't tell much from his tone, but he was very calm. All right, let's get to Anna. So, Anna, what did you think about this gift and the situation that Mike and Valerie are in?
Yeah, I mean, I thought he was mostly telling the truth. I mean, I think it does sound like he should have told his wife. I mean, the minute the glasses arrived.
Yeah, and don't forget, she asked where'd this gift come from. He said he sent it to himself.
Yes,
Yeah,
you're right.
Guys.
He lied.
He lied. He's covering up something.
Yeah, this is too much for me. He's cheating.
Yeah, that was not cool. That was not cool. And I don't know. I mean, maybe he was flirting and he thought it would never come back to bite him. But
So do you?
I mean,
I'm curious, Anna. Do you? If it were you, you were Valerie, you were his wife. Do you call Desiree and just ask what's going on? What are you doing? What's happening? Do you go right to her?
I think I'd want to read the DMs. I think Valerie should be able to read them. I would start there because I mean he shouldn't have lied about the gift. That was a no. But yeah, I'd want to read the DMs.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye. You know, I hate to say this, but every time we do Orion's Roses, I know some people think, wait a minute, something like that kind of happened with my person. I'm going to go home tonight. I'm going to ask them about that.
Yeah.
Like, I know for a fact, because I read some of the exchanges, that when these happen later that night, some people bring this up to bring up something that they've seen in their own relationship that's kind of similar.
Mm.
And I blame Sissany for that. It's time for Ryan's Roses. We have Vanessa on the line in Burbank. Now, she's written to us and she has said about her husband, sis, that we have shared a desktop computer that she's been using while working from home. When my husband gets texts, an alert pops up. Lately, he's been getting a lot of texts from someone named David. I don't think anything of it, but then now I'm starting to. So I'm wondering, does she think it's David or David as a code name? Vanessa, thank you for writing into us. So do you think that this person on the other end is really a David, or is it a code name for someone else?
I'm convinced it has to be a code name for another woman. I don't understand how it could be anything else.
Well, what are you seeing? What's in the body of the message that might make you think that?
So the message that I found, well, a lot of them had been deleted, and the one that I found said, can't wait. And then there were 3 red heart emojis, and then another one that said, I don't know what I would do without you.
Yeah, that's not good.
So, Vanessa, how long have you been married?
We've been married 7 years.
All right. Hold on one second. We'll get to the call next, all right?
Okay.
Now we've got Vanessa on the line. Vanessa married for 7 years, and she's seeing her husband getting text messages that are, well, you know when you sync all your devices together? So she's seeing his messages. That syncing, you know, syncing can be a sync. So that's what's happened here. He's been getting a lot of texts from someone named David, and she thinks that it's a code name for somebody because the messages are saying, can't wait, and there's 3 heart emojis. I don't know what I would do without you, that kind of thing, that kind of sentiment. So, Vanessa, if you would just say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on KIIS-FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
All right, we are going to call him now. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Let's see what we can find out about David.
Okay.
All right, Sisney, you ready with the roses?
Yep.
Sisney's going to offer him some roses. We'll find out who's top of mind, who he's thinking about, who he wants to send them to, and what he wants to put on the card. All right, here we go. Good luck, Vanessa.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Phil.
Yeah, this is Phil.
Hi, Phil. This is Darlene. I'm calling from Burbank Blooms. We actually have a fun promotion right now where we're offering to local residents a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free.
Oh, how'd you get my number? I don't remember signing up for this sort of thing.
We have a database based off of purchases that you may have made online in the past 18 months and to receive promotional offers from local vendors. So you may have bought something online from another company. But anyways, they're completely free, and we just hope that you refer us to friends and family. You can choose from red, white, pink, roses. It's a dozen, and they can get them by lunchtime today.
I can't think of anyone that I would send them to right now, but I don't know. Is it possible to send it to like the nurses station at Providence Hospital? You know, with like a note saying like, thank you for everything that they do or something?
Yeah, I could. Are you sure you don't have a significant other, a wife, a mom, sister, anybody you want to send it to?
I'm just thinking, you know, it must be hard going for them to go to work all the time, and, you know, it could be a nice gesture.
That is very nice. We could arrange that.
Before we go any further, Phil, my name is Ryan. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. And we've got your wife, Vanessa, on the phone. Very thoughtful of you to want to send the roses to the nurses. But before we get to that, she has reached out to us because she's been reading romantic messages that are coming from someone named David because your devices are synced up. Who is David that is writing things to you like, can't wait, I don't know what I would do without you? Can you explain that to Vanessa?
David's a friend. That's all. We met at the gym, through the gym, you know, doing outdoor workouts.
Okay, so David is a friend of yours?
Yeah.
And
David's a friend.
And what?
And
David,
I've never heard you mention David before.
Okay.
We met through the gym, and that's you know, I see him at our outdoor workouts.
And so when he says can't wait, 3 heart emojis, I don't know what I would do without you, what does David mean?
And why are you deleting his text?
Look, Vanessa, I can we can talk about this, but you know, let's not talk about this on the radio.
What are you saying?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. You know, I'd like to talk face to face, not on the radio.
I think I will let you guys do that. Vanessa, if this feels like a conversation the two of you guys should have, certainly without us. All right? We'll let you take it from here. Okay?
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
Well, I hope the two of you can get to the same place to talk in person as soon as possible.
Me too.
Okay, thank you, Phil, for talking to us. And Vanessa, thank you for reaching out.
Thanks, Ryan.
Okay, bye-bye. All right, so I believe him. So I what?
You believe him that that's his quote friend?
No, I believe him that he wants to tell her something about David.
Oh my gosh. Did not see that coming.
We just had Vanessa and Phil on the line who have been married, and Phil was getting messages from a David that were romantic messages. And one could think, all right, well, that's a code name for another woman that he's seeing, or it could be David, another man. Mm-hmm. And to me, I mean, clearly he got a little, nervous, but to me, it sounded like Phil was getting messages that said things like, can't wait, heart emojis, I don't know what I would do without you, from a David. That's what it sounded like to me. It didn't sound like... I mean, Tubbs, remember I used to put... You remember back when you were single, you used to put code names in your phone? Like David would have been Donna?
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Well, no,
that?
I'm not proposing it. I'm just saying that's what Tubbs used to do.
Well, I have a code name for you in my phone.
Is it Donna?
No, it's not Donna.
Is it Madonna?
What's your code name for Ryan?
Rodney.
Rodney?
Rodney.
I like Rodney. It's a good name. So if I text you, hey, it's not Rodney, it's me.
I know it's you.
You don't know another Rodney?
No.
Okay.
You're the only Rodney I know.
Anybody else have a code name for anybody on this show?
No.
Actually, I do for Tanya. What do I have?
Oh, you were in
T-Rad.
Because at the time, that was not a conversation. It was just T-Rad was all I knew her as. So anyway, that just it could have been sensitive, and they're going to talk off air. But Haley is on now. So Haley, go ahead. You heard the Ryan's Roses. What did you think is happening?
To me, it's clear what's happening, and I'm very sure that she needs to know. Like, I totally agree that they need to have a conversation. This actually happened to me. My fiance left me for a guy, and at first I was devastated, but because he was kind of open and honest with me, we're actually friends now, so it can work. It can work out.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, I know people that this has happened to as well. I mean, in a little different way of being, having the conversation, but I certainly know people in my life that have been in a marriage or in an engagement with a woman and then ended up in a relationship with a man. If that's what we think that sounded like.
Right. I mean, it's heartbreaking, but as long as you're truthful...
Well, I mean, it's
there's only so much you can do,
It's heartbreaking at first, yes, to both of them and certainly to Vanessa, but then it must be a relief or just a sense of honesty, freeing, right? Yeah. To be filled. Again, we're alleging this because we didn't have the conversation, but it certainly sounded like there was a sensitive one to be had. And Haley, thank you for calling and being honest with us on the air too. I appreciate your thoughtfulness and thanks for listening to us.
Thanks, guys.
All right, you take care.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. It is a public service, and we've got several emails from people looking for a little peace of mind and some answers in their relationship. This one is pretty simple. She says, Dear Ryan, my husband's been very flirty with a girl who lives in our building. Twice I found them in the hot tub together. I mean, that already is wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Like be over then for me.
You should know. You should know that if you're in the hot tub with someone else's girl or someone that's not your girl and she finds you there, that's just uncomfortable and weird, right?
Inappropriate.
It's not great. So she says twice she's found them in the hot tub. And she says, though I haven't seen it, I think there is a spot where they're hooking up. She used to have a boyfriend who was around all the time, this girl, but I haven't seen him in weeks, and I need to know what's going on. So let's get Vanessa here. Hi, Vanessa. Thanks for coming on with us.
Hi, Ryan. Thank you for having me.
Did you always have a hunch that this other girl was a threat?
No, not at first. But then once everything started happening, I think I just I don't know if I'm making these things up or if they are real, but no, not in the beginning.
So when your husband is in the hot tub with her and you walk up, how do they react?
Well, so the way our complex is, I can just see the hot tub from our floor. We're on level 2, so I kind of was just looking down. So I didn't say anything. They didn't see me. I just kind of went back to the apartment.
Where are they seated geographically in the hot tub? Are they next to each other? Are they across from each other?
They were across from each other, and like he wasn't touching her or anything.
We don't know that. We don't know that. But no, the reason I ask is what your feet are doing under the water is very dangerous, and you can't see. Listen, there's something that can happen underwater that you can't see, because when two people's feet touch in a hot tub, it says a lot.
Ryan.
No, I'm gonna get to. I'm just saying. I don't know if it is, but let's make the call. You've got kids or not?
No kids.
Okay. And how long have you been married?
A little over a year.
All right, let's do it. You think that they would be hooking up in the hot tub, or you think that they're hooking up in your place or her place?
I have no idea. They're not hooking up in the hot tub because it's public and everyone would see that, the way our complex is. But I don't know if they're meeting up when I'm at work or when I'm not around. I have no idea, Ryan.
But the other thing is, like, if they are hooking up, wouldn't they find it really dangerous to be in the hot tub together?
I'm hoping that I'm wrong. That's all I have to say.
All right, here's what we're going to do. Patty's on maternity leave, so Tanya is going to come in here and offer him some roses. And we want to find out who he sends them to. And, of course, what he writes on the card. So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on KIIS-FM.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
Okay, hang on. Let's get into it right now. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, is this James?
It is.
Hi, James. My name's Sarah. I'm calling from Buds and Blossoms. We're down on Owensmouth Avenue, and we're a new flower shop, and we're doing a promotion for Valentine's Day. I want to offer you a free dozen roses to send to anybody. They're completely free. I don't need your information. I just need a name, and a little note for our card would be great.
No, thank you. I'm not interested in buying anything. Sorry. Thanks anyways.
Oh, no. James?
Yes, hello?
You don't have to buy. I don't need your credit card information. I promise there's no catch. We're just trying to get the word out of this new promotion. So I promise you there's no catch.
You know what? I'm sorry. That's just what every salesman would say. Thank you anyways, but please take me off whatever the list this is. Good luck, okay?
Wait. James?
Yes, hello. Yes.
I'm so sorry. I'm not a saleswoman. I'm just trying to... This is just like, it's a flower shop I started with my dad, and, I'm not trying to be weird or...
I wish you all the luck with that, but I don't need any flowers, so I'm sorry. So good luck, and, I'm sorry. No flowers for me. Thank you.
Okay.
Vanessa? Is he gone? Vanessa?
Yes.
Is that your husband?
Yeah, that's my husband.
Tanya, not great, by the way. What? We did not get anything out of him. You kind of gave up.
What? I asked him 3 times.
I know. But I felt like I felt like he would have, maybe.
You want me to call him back?
Yeah, let's try him back. So, Vanessa, we're going to try and get him back on the line. Why is he so, he's got angst?
Hello?
James?
Yes.
Hi, it's Sarah again calling from Buds and Blossoms.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi, I'm so sorry. I really didn't want to leave the conversation like that because I'm not trying to be a saleswoman, and I'm not trying to, do anything, and I just feel like you're having a bad day. So I just wanted to call back and just offer you one more time these flowers. It would really mean a lot to me. I'm 18, and I'm really trying to get this out there. My dad and I started this flower shop, and...
Okay, look, I'm sorry. I wish you well, but I'm not interested in paying for the roses or being on your mailing list or whatever. So good luck. But again, please, sorry, take my name off the list and stop calling me. Okay. I'm sorry.
Well, he's not sounding like a nice person, Vanessa.
I don't know. Maybe he does think that this is sketchy, and that, I thought that he would go for it. I thought that he'd want to send roses to me.
Well, he does not. All right. So I have nothing to go on here. I don't know what to tell you, but he certainly doesn't sound like he's having a great day or that happy. I wish
Is there
wish we.
any way, Ryan, that you could call him back and that like you could?
He's not budging though. That's the thing. He's clear. He's clearly annoyed. So he either knows what's going on or he's just that kind of guy that's not going to accept something like that. All right. I wish we could do more. I wish you good luck.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Thanks, Vanessa. Well, now everybody feels bad.
Yeah.
I feel bad because she can't get any answers. And that guy's annoyed because Tanya, 18, Tanya?
What?
Well, that's giving yourself a lot of credit.
I feel like the
18?
father-daughter thing was really going to set him over the edge. Do you not think that
Well,
was good?
It clearly didn't work.
He was
all right.
not in a good mood.
Yeah, that was boo on that
Yeah.
guy. I don't like that guy at all.
All right, it's time for Ryan's Roses, a public service here. This is from Vanessa in Santa Fe Springs. She says, Dear Ryan, my fiance and I met 7 months ago at a bike ride meetup. We got engaged 2 months ago. I really was never into biking, so I'm not a regular like my fiance is. However, a few weeks ago, he told me the bike ride meetup had turned into guys only. But he was a little weird and still is weird about it. When he comes home from the meetups, he smells like wine.
Interesting.
Well, I've taken a bike ride before and ended up at Jelena in Venice.
I know that. Is that what you do?
Had a little rosé and had to have the Uber get me in the bike back.
You're like, can you pick me up? By the way, can I throw this in your
trunk? It's not
trunk?
impossible to have happen.
Yeah.
So she says, what has me thinking something is not right is that the bike rides were coordinated by a girl. She's very good looking. I have a suspicion that he's hanging out with her. So she thinks that this ride that was co-ed is now just guys, but being coordinated by a girl, which doesn't add up to her, and she thinks that her man is messing around with this girl. That's what this is about.
It's crazy.
Okay, Vanessa, how are you?
Okay. How are you?
I'm okay, thanks for asking. Do you know this woman? Have you seen or met this woman that's coordinating the bike rides?
Oh yeah, I met her. She's the one that does the bike ride. So when I signed up, I met her in person.
And you find it strange that all of a sudden it shifted to only men. Why don't you just go where they're meeting up and find out?
Well, I want to, but when I tried to find a schedule on the Facebook group, I was blocked. They kicked me out.
Whoa.
Oh, that to me
Yeah.
is bad.
I don't like that.
That's not a good sign.
That's when I knew something was not okay.
Now, here, the stakes in this are pretty simple and obvious. Your fiance we're talking about, so you're planning to get married.
Mm-hmm.
And if something like this is happening, better to know now than later.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't want it to happen at all.
Well, of course not. But no one wants to be on this call. But we'd rather get to the bottom of it now than later. What's this woman's name?
Raquel.
Raquel is her name.
Yep, Raquel.
All right, we want to have Patty come in and offer your fiancé some roses and find out who he sends them to, who's top of mind, okay?
Okay.
Just say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on KIIS-FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my fiance on KIIS-FM.
Okay, we're going to do that now, so be quiet. We want to find out who he sends them to and what note he puts on the card, all right?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Marcus?
Yeah, this is Marcus.
Hi, Marcus. It's Patty from Golden Flowers. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want today. I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note, and they get delivered today before 6 p.m.
What? Wait.
They're completely free. I'm calling 5 people today to take advantage of this offer. I'm only doing it today, and I'm doing free deliveries of our beautiful red roses. So you get a nice bouquet that you can send to whoever you want today at no charge to you.
So, all right. Wait. So
Don't worry.
flower.
Yeah, they're free. All I'm asking is if you could just refer me to your friends and family, and if you have a Facebook, to just...
Oh, so you're like promoting the business?
Exactly, yes.
All right. Do you need the name first or the note first? What do you need?
Let's start with the name.
All right. Name's Raquel.
Okay.
All right.
And is that Raquel?
Yeah.
Okay, and what do you want to put on the note?
All right. Why don't you put tandem and then ... So 3 dots and random. And I put like an exclamation point at the end.
Okay.
She'll get that.
Marcus, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany on KIIS-FM. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We have your fiance Vanessa on the phone. Tandem and random?
Yeah.
What is going on with you and Raquel? As an engaged man, tandem and random and flowers going to her.
Hey,
what's happening?
I'm not engaged. I'm not engaged. What do
Yes,
you?
we are engaged.
What?
Is
How are we not
this woman Vanessa your fiance?
Vanessa?
Yes, I am his fiance, Ryan.
Is that true?
No.
Marcus? Wait, did you propose to this woman?
No, we talked about maybe getting married. What is happening? This is really weird.
Are you dating Vanessa?
We're hooking up. I mean, like, why is this on the radio? Like, what's
This is being
happening?
broadcast.
We live
Vanessa,
together.
Vanessa, are you overstating your relationship?
No.
Yeah, why don't you say the truth?
Do you have a ring?
You put me on the radio. Why don't you say the truth?
That is the truth.
I needed help with rent, so I moved in with her, and then we were all like hooking up and talking about, hey, we get along. Maybe one day we'll get married, but I didn't propose. I didn't say anything.
Well, she told me that you guys have been engaged for 2 months, that you met 7 months ago, and she thinks you're cheating on her.
Well, I don't know what to say to that.
So that's not true? Vanessa, what's such guy?
Yeah,
I need
what
someone
is
to tell me what the
happening
truth
here?
is here.
That is the truth. We got engaged 2 months
Did he
ago.
propose
We
to you?
talked about- I mean, he didn't ask me to marry him, but he.
Thank you.
he talked
Vanessa.
about it.
That's not
Embarrass me on
engaged.
the radio. Why are you trying to
It is,
embarrass me on the
though.
radio?
Are you dating?
not.
Marcus, is her impression that you're just dating her?
Yeah. We're not even dating. I mean, we've only known each other like 7 months, and I just moved in. She knew.
We're living
You
together.
knew. I
How
moved
are we
in
not? How?
and I had trouble paying rent. You knew that. And
So
it's
one
like,
conversation
hooking
about
up.
it, a conversation about it, Vanessa, made you think that you're engaged?
Well, how would I not think that we're getting married?
Have you told your family that you're engaged or your friends? Like, is it a known thing?
I mean, I told everyone I know. Every time I meet someone, I always say that I'm engaged.
Okay.
Well, that's
So-
on you. I mean, I don't. Why?
Why would
This
you
is
talk
weird.
about
Why
it?
are you embarrassing me like this? Second of all, like,
Marcus, what's going on with you and Raquel while we're at it?
well, it's none of her business. But it's
I'm curious.
Yeah, I want to know.
like this is a girl. I really like her, and like we met doing this bike club thing, and like it's
All
good.
right. So
And it's got nothing to do with Vanessa.
So, Vanessa,
And,
I think
Vanessa, it's kind of like just because we're living together doesn't mean like it's just doesn't mean we're engaged.
So you moved in to help with rent. You hooked up, but there's no relationship. There's no romantic relationship here, Marcus?
There's hooking up.
You guys
I don't know what to
you don't
say.
go out on dates. You haven't met
Yeah,
each other's
we
parents.
hang out
Same bed every night. How is that not? How is that not a relationship?
Well, relationship or engagement?
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
I thought we were engaged. We talked about
All right, so
it. So why?
I think lack of clear communication seems to be a real problem in this dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
Vanessa, you need to understand where you are in this relationship. Marcus, you need to understand what she thinks or expects from you and be clear, especially if you guys are in the same bed, because this is going to be weird tonight.
It really is.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna come home.
Well,
I don't
that's
want
up.
you to.
All right, I'm going to let you guys fight about your roommateship off the air. Good luck to you both.
That's a first.
I think so. I mean, the fact that guy can pedal. I mean, I like him, but I don't know that he has enough energy to pedal.
I know.
He sounds so relaxed that I'm not quite sure.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wait, I feel bad for both of them.
Well, here's the issue.
cuckoo.
When you're she might be a little cuckoo clock.
Yeah.
Right? When you're in a relationship and you assume you're engaged?
Yeah, she's like, well, I think so. It's like,
Well,
no.
we've talked about it.
No,
all
I
right.
told all my friends.
I'm feeling bad about myself that I might side with Marcus here. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for a Halloween edition of Ryan's Roses here
Sissany, it's a public service, and the email says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband went to a co-worker's Halloween party in a couple's costume with her.
Oh.
The girl had a Halloween party and invited some coworkers. I stayed home with the kids while he went, and I found out from pictures on someone else's Facebook page that he and the girl were in a couple's costume. I have not told him anything yet because, first of all, he didn't invite me to the party. I was a little hurt, but we also didn't have a babysitter to watch our kids. Now, you don't need to be married that long to realize that this is not a good idea.
Mm-mm. Unless it's a big misunderstanding and it was just a big coincidence that they looked like they were a couple.
Well, yes, but but you cannot be with another person in a couple's costume.
No.
Unless it's a relative.
Yes, I agree.
That's the exception to the rule. Let's get Vanessa on the line. So, Vanessa.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on with us.
Thanks for having me.
This seems, if it's true, insensitive. Not only wrong, but insensitive that, you couldn't go, you didn't have a sitter, and then he says he's going to go anyway, and then he dresses up as some theme with this other woman.
That's how I feel. I'm not only hurt, I'm also kind of like stressed and worried. Like what's going on is how I feel. I mean,
I'm surprised you didn't say anything yet.
I want to find out for sure, and I just want to catch them, like, if something's going on. I mean, I'm at home with the kids. Things have been tight. I'm usually the designated babysitter, and we haven't had any time to ourselves, and my mind's kind of spinning, and I just want to know the truth, like, what's going on, and...
What were they? What was the couple's costume?
He went as Mr. Incredible, and then she's, like, Miss Elastigirl.
She's Miss what? Miss Elastic Girl?
Yeah.
Alaska?
Yeah, not Miss Alaska. No, Miss Elastic.
No, I'd say Miss Alaska.
If she went Miss Alaska, that would solve the problem.
Oh, so it's super matchy.
Yeah, they're in the same costume, basically.
Wow.
They're husband and wife in the movie.
They're married in the movie? Yeah. All right, so, Vanessa, we're going to put you on hold. How long have you been with him? How long have you been married?
We're married 5 years.
All right, Vanessa.
Yeah.
So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is, your husband, on KIIS-FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on KIIS-FM.
Okay, so we're going to call him and offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. So what is Elastigirl's real name?
Maria.
Okay. Good luck on it.
Thanks.
Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Vince?
This is him.
Hi, my name is Nicole. I'm calling from Zaza's Flowers. We're a new flower shop here in Santa Ana. How are you doing this morning?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. I'm actually calling because we're trying to promote our delivery service. So we're giving away a free dozen red roses today. They're absolutely free, and you can send them to anyone you'd like.
What? You're giving me free roses?
Yes. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but we're a new flower shop here in Santa Ana, and so we're just trying to promote our new business and our delivery service.
And what is the name of the flower shop?
Zaza's Flowers.
Zaza's Flowers. Okay. Well, I've never heard of this.
We're brand new.
Okay. Well, I'm in the middle of something right now. You got my name. Can I call you back? Can I get a phone number to call you back in like 5 minutes? Because I'm actually in the middle of something.
Well, is there any way we can just get these out in less than 5 minutes? I just need the name of the person you want to send them to, and we can just write a quick note.
Yeah, that's fine. But I've got another person on the line that I'm holding for. Can I just call you back if you can just give me your phone number?
Well, it would just be so much easier if you can just give me the name of the person you want to send them to, and we can just write a quick note.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. Zaza's Flowers, huh? It's just this. I don't know. This sounds weird.
We're right on the corner of Edinger and Bristol. Kind of, you know where that Smart and Final is?
Yeah, I know. I'm actually looking you up online right now. I don't see anything.
Oh, we don't have a website or anything yet. We're brand new. That's why we're trying to, promote our service. So you may have purchased something online in the past 18 months and then clicked to receive promotional offers. And so that's how we get our list. I mean, I'm brand new here. My boss just gives me a list of people that live in the area, and I have to pick 2 every Monday.
But why would you not have a website? That's where you're going to get a lot of business. I know.
I told my boss that too. She's kind of old. She doesn't know the internet, and we're working on that. That's why we're cold calling, basically. We're just trying to give away free dozen red roses. You can send them to anybody that you'd like, and we just hope that word of mouth will kind of spread here in Santa Ana.
Yeah, I feel kind of weird about it, being that you won't give me your phone number and there's nothing online. Like, I'm afraid you're going to ask for a credit card at the end or something like that.
No, I'm not going to ask for any credit card information.
Vince, it is Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. I need you to know that your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Let me ask you a question. We've got your wife, Vanessa, on the line, and she's asked us to call you because she's suspect of something going on with you and Maria, your coworker.
What?
Vanessa, do you want to explain?
Vince, I saw the photo that you guys had up on Facebook of the Halloween party of you and Maria, and you both went in a couple's costume, and you didn't even invite me to the party. And I'm like, what is this about? Do you need to... Is something going on? I mean...
No, baby. You know it's hard to get a babysitter, and here's the thing. We didn't go as a couple's costume. I went as Mr. Incredible. She just happened to show up as Alaska Girl. That's why we took a couple photos, because we thought it was so crazy that we just showed up like that. So we just took a couple photos, but we didn't go together as that.
You just, by the way, it's the same costume. You randomly showed up with your coworker whom you talk to all the time at work as the same thing?
Yeah, I know it's crazy, but it happens. I mean, if I went as a vampire and she was a vampire, nobody would care, but it's just one of those things. It's just coincidence. It really is.
But you didn't even invite me. You never take me out anywhere, and it's like you went to his party, and I find out through Facebook that, like, why didn't you even tell me about it?
Well, you were watching the kids, honey, and I was, the boss is kind of really coming out. He really wanted everybody to be at the party, and, I just didn't want to hurt your feelings. And I kind of had to go, so I just went. We've done that before. I know it's hard to get a babysitter.
I find it hard to believe that you show up randomly as the same thing, essentially, from the same movie, in what looks like the same costume. That's such a strong coincidence.
It is. It's a strong coincidence, but it's exactly what happened. I mean, there's been stronger coincidences in life. I mean, it just randomly happened. I was just like, wow.
Okay, so Vince, let's say that you are telling us the truth. It's a little insensitive to leave your wife at home with the kids, right? And go to the party.
Go out and party.
Well, I didn't stay that long. I mean, I wasn't there as an all-nighter. I came home early. I mean, I love my wife. We got our kids. It was kind of like the boss was really pressuring us to go to this party.
Why not just come home and tell your wife about this hilarious coincidence? Oh, my gosh, You're not going to believe this. I went to the party.
I wouldn't think anything about it. I mean, I love my wife. She knows that.
She thought enough about it to post it, or somebody thought enough about to take a picture of it and post it on Facebook.
Well, yeah, we took it. Like, what a coincidence. So somebody goes, oh, my God, that's crazy. You guys shut up like that. Let's take, they took photos of everybody that night. They just happened to post, one of those photos.
All right. Well, Vince, we are going to let you go. Vanessa, you have heard from your husband, and it's up to you to figure out what happened there. So good luck with everything. And Vince, thank you for trying to explain.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Ryan.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I might believe him.
Yeah, I'm on the fence.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's a public service, and here is the situation. They're about to get married in 2 weeks, and we have a problem. She says, our wedding is in 2 weeks. My fiance's bachelor party was in Vegas. Ever since he came back from the trip, he has not been the same. He talks on the phone in our front yard, which is something he never did, and he says he's talking to his mom. I didn't question it because we're getting married in 2 weeks, so I assumed he was finalizing details. But the other night during dinner, he got a text message from a friend I've never met named Christian. I know all his friends. I've never met a Christian. I want to make sure I'm making the right decision. We have family flying in for the wedding. We've been together for 6 years. So, just want to grab Vanessa, and this is in Lakewood. Vanessa, good morning.
Good morning.
So, who do you think Christian is?
I have no idea.
All right.
Why is it that big of a deal? It could just be a long lost friend that wants to come to the wedding.
Yeah, why do you think that your wedding's coming up in 2 weeks. What makes you think that he'd be cheating on you?
I think that if he had a friend, his behavior just seems really odd. He's just acting in ways that he never acted before. Like I said, going out to the lawn to talk to, his mother. He said he's doing that a lot more than usual, and he's doing it quite a bit. So it's just the behavior is unusual. And then, like, not knowing one of his friends. I mean, I know all of his friends. So,
right.
I mean, why hasn't he ever brought this person up?
I just wonder if we're jumping to a conclusion, but we'll make this call for you. Your wedding is coming, as you said. People are coming in for.
Well, yeah, I've got people coming from Mexico. I mean, we've spent over $40,000 on this wedding, and I want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. I'm feeling kind of scared.
Can I say one more thing?
Yes.
What if this Christian person is some sort of surprise for the wedding? I don't know, a band member, like
Surprise DJ.
He's surprise DJ, or like someone that's going to sing. I don't know. Are you sure you want to go through with this? I guess is what I'm trying to say.
So I'm going to trust my instinct and just, at least I want to be at ease and know that in 2 weeks when I get married, I'm marrying the right guy.
Okay. Vanessa, hang on. We make the call next to your fiance. Vanessa's getting married in 2 weeks. She thinks that her fiance, by the way, 6 years together, she thinks her fiance is sneaking some phone calls, and she doesn't know who he's talking to.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just now it's in her head. I wonder if one of her friends didn't put this in her head.
Why are you looking at me?
Because I do the show with you. So
What do you mean? Like, are you saying? What are you saying? That all women put ideas in other women's heads?
No. How would you get that from me just saying this to you and looking you in the eyes? I'm saying
because you looked at me in the eye and you raised an eyebrow and your eyes were really wide open, like mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's the way I talk when I'm talking about things like this.
Okay.
So, did someone put it in her head? Guilty, Sissany, if you went down that path. I'm just explaining here. All of a sudden, I don't say you do that. Do you do that?
No. I don't know if I do, actually.
There you
Sissy's
go.
weirdly the most level-headed woman I've ever met.
Thank you, Tanya.
Why is that so weird?
Well, just because I'm not.
We don't find that weird. We get it. All right, here we go. Vanessa, she's been with him 6 years. She thinks something's going on because he's on the phone. He's sneaking out to the front yard to talk to Christian. She doesn't know who Christian is. It's a new friend. She's concerned. They're getting married in 2 weeks, and she wants to know if any other woman is on his mind. So, Vanessa, we're going to call your fiance. We're going to offer your fiance flowers and find out who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card. Be very quiet until we come on and tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on KIIS-FM.
Ryan, you have Ryan?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
My permission to call on 102.7.
KIIS-FM. Okay, here we go. Ready, sis?
Mm-hmm.
Hello,
Hi, I'm looking for Jesse.
this is Jesse.
Hi there. I'm calling from Blooms Galore. We're a brand new flower shop in Lakewood. How are you doing this morning?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. So, we're right by the Costco, and we're kind of new to the area, so we're doing a new promotion, and we're giving away a free dozen red roses today. So basically, you are able to send these to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. I don't need billing info, credit card info, anything like that. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family.
How did you even get my name? Like, I didn't sign up for anything, did I?
You may have purchased something online either in the past 6 to 18 months, and you may have clicked to receive promotional offers from external vendors, and that's how we get our database.
I see.
Yeah. They're absolutely free. You can send them and put a smile on someone's face today with free flowers.
Okay, I guess that sounds good. And I send them to anybody?
Yeah. You just need the name of the person you want to send them to, and we can write a note on there for you, too.
Okay. Let's send them to Christine, and I guess the note can say Vegas was incredible, and we got to do it again.
Vegas was incredible, and we got to do it again. Cool.
Jesse, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to understand that. We have your fiance, Vanessa, on the phone. What's the answer to her question?
Christine, she's just a friend.
What?
Nah, she's a friend I met in Vegas.
Really? You send flowers to your friend?
Yeah, she's been having a hard time, and I thought I'd give her.
I can't believe you're doing this 2 weeks before our wedding. You know what?
She's just a friend.
You know what? You are done. I'm done with you.
Hold on. Jesse, you just sent Jesse, you are marrying Vanessa in 2 weeks and given a chance to send flowers. You send roses to Christine in Vegas saying Vegas was incredible. We got to do it again. Can you explain how that's innocent?
Explain.
Yes, she was our.
Ryan. You're a liar, Jess. You're a liar.
She was our hostess at the hotel. She gave us a good time.
Why are you stuttering? If you know what? You're a liar. Don't even try it. You're lying.
I'm not lying, babe.
No, I'm done. I'm done. That's it. I've caught you lying before, and this is it. This is the final straw.
I can't believe you're trying to do this on the radio.
Has he cheated on you before?
Talk to me.
You were lying. You lied straight to my face. You say you're talking to your mom. You say you're finalizing details on the wedding. You're a liar.
No, babe, that's what I'm doing. That's always what I'm doing. It's always for you.
How is she not top of mind when you're about to send roses to somebody? If you're going to marry her in 2 weeks?
Because I send her roses all the time. I've been doing everything I can for the last 6 years to be with her, and
you can just have this Christine is. Just go to that girl.
I don't want her. I don't want her.
You just sent roses to Jesse.
She wasn't anything? Okay, so she was something at some point.
What?
Jesse, you're getting married.
You admitted to a one-night stand.
You're marrying.
No, she was our hostess at
right.
the hotel.
Right. No, I don't disagree with you, Vanessa. I think that there's shadiness here. Jesse, you're supposed to marry Vanessa in 2 weeks, and this is what's going on. I mean, it's not great. Vanessa, I'm going to let Jesse go, and I don't know what to tell you with this coming in 2 weeks, but you got a problem. Just the fact he sent them to Christine.
I'm just in shock.
I'm sure you are.
Sweetie.
I'm sure you are. Hang on, Vanessa, 1 second. 1 second. If you are listening to that, and you can come up with an explanation for how that is okay when you're getting married in 2 weeks, I'd love to hear it, because I just don't, no matter what he's doing, they shouldn't get married. They should not get married. Calling it off, it's a drastic measure.
2 weeks before the wedding?
Hang on. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Veronica from Lancaster, she says, their best friend from college came to visit her and her husband, and she's pretty sure that something went on one night after Veronica, had gone to bed. She says that she has proof, but because of the nature of proof of the evidence, of the device, it's a device, but more of a thing.
Okay. The thing at the center of the thing?
Yes. That's more specific.
The thing at the center of the thing.
Uh-huh. Anyway, to provide coverage, Veronica, thank you
Hello.
for coming on. Hi. So tell us with as much filter as possible, knowing that this is a broadcast, what it is that is the proof that you believe you have with your husband cheating with your best friend.
Well, the next morning, my friend Gabby left at 5 o'clock in the morning, and my husband was already at work, and I was a little hungover because we were drinking the night before to celebrate, and then the toilet was clogged, and when I plunged it, I found something that only a man and a woman use that my husband and I don't use together when we're being intimate. So
A security guard.
yeah,
Right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And so he should not have these if you don't usually
we don't
have security.
them in the house. We don't have
Right.
them in the house, but I know Gabby carries them in her purse because
Well, that's an
she was
interesting.
She's your best friend, she tells you.
That's
well,
interesting.
yeah, because she's
That's not
just
so common.
more fun, free spirited, and
But she carries them in her purse?
yeah, she.
Let me go to
has
the
always
single girls
kept-
on that one. Is
Do
that,
you guys?
do you
It's not very uncommon for single girls.
to carry them in their purse?
Yeah, because guys don't care.
Oh, so better safe than sorry. You're prepared.
Do you have them in your purse, Tanya?
Me?
Tanya? Yeah.
No.
Patty?
Do you have them in your wallet, Ryan?
No, it leaves that ring.
Oh.
All right. So, Veronica, you had some drinks, and then just connect the dots for me. So, how did they end up together and you didn't know about it?
Well, we were all drinking in the living room, and it was just one of those nights where it was like, another bottle, sure, another bottle. And we just like kept going and laughing and talking. And Gabby knew me in college, so, just like stories, and we were just laughing, reminiscing. I mean, we spent 3 days together with my husband, and then I just remember I fell asleep, and I just knocked out, and I woke up and there was blanket over me, so and I woke up and I didn't think much of it. I knew that Gabby was leaving, and I felt kind of stupid that I got so drunk, and and that I dozed off, and they were still talking like around me in the living room. So I just didn't really think, okay, like I don't think anything's gonna happen. Like, it's my husband, it's my best friend. I just trust, But then the next morning when I found that, I like got that feeling in my stomach.
No other
burned.
explanation. I mean, if you found that, then this is legit. All right, Veronica, how long have you been married?
Hello.
Hi, how long have you been? 7 months?
Mhm.
And no kids?
No.
Wait, you're newlywed.
We're newlyweds, yeah.
All right, I'm going to bring in Patty, and she's going to offer your husband some roses. We want to find out what he puts on the card, who he sends them to. Her name is Gabby, isn't it?
Mhm.
Did she flirt with him?
She's just a flirty person. She's just flirty, she's a sexy girl. She's just a lot of fun. I mean, I don't want to believe this is true. I want to believe that something else happened. I don't know. They both are acting completely the same. Like, both of them. Like, she was texting me like, "Home, that was so much fun, had a blast," and she's been sending me, stupid gifts or whatever they're called. And like, it's all been fine. Like, fine. And he's been fine too. He's been not more loving or less loving. Like, everything seems normal. But I know I saw it.
Okay. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on KIIS-FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
All right. We're going to do that now. Good luck, sweetheart.
Yeah, hello?
Hi, may I speak to Ernie?
Speaking.
Ernie, good morning. My name is Patty, and I'm calling from Light and Love Flowers. How are you?
I'm good. What's going on?
I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want today at no cost to you. I'm only doing this for the next 8 hours. I'm doing this only to 5 people, and I am giving them a free bouquet plus free delivery at no charge.
You don't need, like, any information or anything?
No, I'm not going to ask for your credit card number or your billing address. Sorry, excuse me. Just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note. And I make sure they get delivered today by 4 p.m. the latest.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. That sounds awesome.
That's awesome. And, one thing I do ask is if you could just go to my Facebook page, just click like if you have a Facebook page. I don't know if you do, but if you do,
yeah, I have. Sure. Yeah.
Then I'll send you all the information. But let's first start with the name of the person you want to send them to.
Sure. Send them to Veronica.
Okay. And what do you want to put on that note?
Just write, I love you, baby.
Ernie, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen K on
Ernie.
102.7 KIIS-FM.
Oh.
How are you?
What's up, dude?
How are you, man?
How are you?
Good, thanks. Your wife is on the phone, Veronica. Happy to hear that you sent her the flowers. But she would like to know if you slept with her friend Gabby because she found a condom in the toilet.
Well, that was direct.
What?
Veronica,
Wait,
Veronica, tell your husband why we're on the phone.
Ernie, the next morning when the bathroom, the toilet was clogged. Remember I told you the toilet had been clogged?
Yeah.
I found when I plunged it, I found, did you sleep with Gabby, baby?
Oh, God.
That's a yes.
Listen,
What?
baby.
That's a yes.
Yes, I did. I am
Ernie.
I was so drunk that night. You were there. We were so drunk. I swear to God, it was a mistake. It was such a mistake.
That's not an excuse. What the?
I know. I am so sorry. I swear I was so drunk, and I just I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
Okay, just act like nothing happened. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with her? Why would you guys do this to me?
We were so drunk, babe. You were there. We were having so many drinks.
No, listen to me. Listen to me. I trusted both of you guys. There's no excuse. There's no reason. You guys both act like it's normal. It's not okay.
I am so, baby, I swear to God.
Were you going to tell your wife, Ernie, or are you just going to let this slide? And what did Gabby have to say for herself? She's Veronica's good friend.
I don't know, man. I haven't really spoken to her.
You haven't spoken to her since you slept with her?
Look, I don't even remember that much. Like, we were so drunk, and all I know
But that
is
can't be, bro, you can't let that be an excuse for cheating on your
I
wife with
know,
her best friend.
I know. I swear, I'll do whatever it takes.
Who had the protection?
I think she did, man.
So
I
she
really don't
instigated
remember, 'cause
this?
I don't really have some. I mean, why would I have some? We don't use them at home. So
Did she throw herself at you, Ernie, or were you just willingly like, come on, let's do this?
no, we were both drunk. It wasn't like her fault or my fault. We were
But
both just
forget that. Forget the fact that you were drunk. It happened. You cheated on your wife with her best friend. Now what do we do? And you've been 7 months
swear,
married?
I will go to therapy. I will do whatever it takes.
But you've been 7 months.
Baby.
Yeah, you
Well, first you stop drinking. First, stop drinking.
I will. I swear to God.
But Veronica, I mean, this is 7 months into the marriage, and he diabolically turns on you with your best friend.
Best friend Gabby. What kind of a friend is that? Also, and then she has the nerve to text you, Veronica, after.
I'm glad you don't have kids.
Yeah.
Wait, I never did anything like this when we were dating. This is like a one-time thing. I
Well,
swear to
it
God.
doesn't. Well, yeah, you
No,
saved
no,
it
no,
for the
no,
big
no,
one.
no.
Good one, Ernie.
No, I don't know what to do. I don't know.
Look, if a marriage hasn't gone a year, can you just annul it, pretend it never happened?
I think not.
No.
Baby, I am so sorry. I
don't
love
care.
you so much.
I'll just shut up. Just shut up.
All right, I'm gonna
Just stop.
I'm gonna take you off the air, both of you, right now. Look, going into that, if we believed that Veronica was telling us the truth, we know what happens, and sure enough, it's what happens.
It's what happened.
But he can't even remember it.
But how do you like Gabby? And
I
then
know.
her texting afterward, hey,
Wait.
thank you so much.
And she's packing the
Had
heat.
a great time.
And she's bringing the heat.
Right.
She's packing the security guard, and she rolls it out, and with while her friend is there.
Right.
I mean, it's
so
just
disgusting.
nasty. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It is a public service. If you're really stumped in your relationship and you can't quite figure out what to do, as a last resort, I suggest you can send us your story via email. The email is, by the way, if you're new to the show, go to ryan@KIIS-FM.com. And we got this one here from Veronica. She wants to go on and try and get some answers. She says, "Dear Ryan, I woke up in the middle of the night recently and my husband was not in bed. I found him in the other room on the phone. He didn't see me, so I just sat outside the room and I listened to his call. He was talking with a girl and it seemed flirty. My heart sank. I didn't ask him about it. I still haven't. Maybe I'm scared of what I'll find out, but I need to know what's up. All right, let's just find out I need more detail about what she heard. Veronica, thanks for coming on. I'm sorry you're going through this, sweetheart.
Thank you so much. Thank you for helping me.
Well, we're going to try. I just want to know, and Sissany and I are looking at each other going, well, what did you hear on that call?
Well, you know how you can tell like that a person is speaking to somebody in a flirty way. That's how it was. He was like being all cute and whispery, and it just, to me, it seemed really, really flirty. And I started having these horrible doubts, in my head. And
What time of night was this?
it was like 2 a.m.
It doesn't make any sense. Who's talking at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
when you're married?
Did you actually hear a woman's voice on the other end, or you just heard his voice talking?
No, I just heard him talking. I couldn't hear who was on the other end, but he was in another room. He was all whispery. And I mean, that's not normal.
So there's a possibility it could not be a girl.
But come on. I mean, it was super late, and the things, I honestly, I didn't even hear exactly what he was saying, but it was in the way that he was saying it and how his body was kind of hunched over so I wouldn't hear, or like, so nobody in the house would hear. So, I mean, I'm really scared that something's going on.
How did you, I need to know specifically, what was your body language like when he comes back to bed? After he's on the call, you hear it. Did you fake sleep?
Yeah, of course. I didn't want him to think that I was hearing anything, because then I would have to confront him about it. And
So he has no idea you overheard this conversation. He thinks he's in the clear.
Exactly.
How many years have you been married?
We've been married 8 years.
Okay. Let's grab V here. Veronica, and she's been married 8 years. Veronica, can you say for me, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is, on KIIS-FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
Sissany is going to call him from a flower shop. Where are you calling from?
Misty Roses.
Misty Roses. And who are you going to be?
Raylene.
Raylene? Okay. So she's going to call us Raylene from Misty Roses. And
Okay.
we want to find out who he sends the flowers to. Do you have any idea who the girl is, what the name is?
No, I have no idea who it could be. I hope it's me that he sends them to, but
Well, Veronica, I hope so too. Well, let's
Do
also
you
find
have
out
any
what he says in
kids?
the card.
yes, we have 2 kids. We have an 8-year-old and a 6-year-old.
I'm worried about this, to be honest with you. I'm just going to tell you out of the gate. So prepare yourself for anything here. That's what's tough about these. Good luck, Veronica.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Carlos?
Yes, this is Carlos.
Hi, Carlos. This is Raylene. I'm calling from Misty Roses. We're actually a new flower shop here in Cerritos. How you doing this morning?
I'm okay. How'd you guys get my number?
Good. Oh, hi. I'm calling because we're doing a promotion this week and we're giving out free flowers and you've been selected to receive a free dozen roses. I got your number through a database that we have here. You might have purchased something on the internet in the past 18 months and clicked to receive promotional offers from local businesses. And that's where we get our info from.
Oh, okay. And I'm sorry, you're a flower company?
Yeah, we're called Misty Roses. We're just off the 605 here in Cerritos. And, like I said, we're doing a promotion this week. We're giving out free dozen roses and they're absolutely free. We don't need any credit card information from you. Nothing. We're just, want to send them to somebody that you would like to receive roses. So a name of somebody. Okay. We can start there.
Okay.
Is there anybody that you'd like to send them to?
Yeah, I guess, you can send them to Meredith. Can you put it to Meredith?
Okay. And what
can
would
you put like a note on it or something? Is that
yes,
possible?
of course.
Great. Okay. You could just put like in quotations. If you could put para ti, it's like in Spanish.
Yeah, para ti. I understand.
Yeah.
Carlos, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice, I need you to understand, Carlos, your voice is being broadcast on the radio.
Oh.
Who is Meredith and why are you saying for you?
Okay.
Why are you sending flowers to a woman named Meredith? Who is Meredith, Carlos?
Well, Meredith is someone I'm seeing. Is that a problem?
Why are you seeing somebody? You've been married for 8 years.
Are you married to a woman named Veronica, Carlos?
Look, I'm.
Well, hold on. Yes or no? Are you married to a woman named Veronica?
Yes, I am. But we're kind of we're not really together as anymore.
Well, hold on for a sec. Veronica's on the phone. Veronica, did you tell us the truth? Are you married? Or are you separated? What's going on?
We are married. You can't leave me, Carlos. You can't. I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant.
You're not pregnant. You're not pregnant. Look, she always says this. We don't even sleep in the same room anymore, okay? We're going through a separation right now. We're trying to get divorced. We're not together. Veronica, we're not together anymore. Do you understand?
Please, you're my life. You're everything to me. We have 2 kids together, and I am pregnant, and you cannot leave me.
You're not.
But Veronica, is Carlos telling the truth? Are you separated?
He wants to leave me.
Carlos, hold on. I'm just trying to understand this.
Yeah.
Let me read to you, Carlos. Your wife sent me an email saying that you got up in the middle of the night the other night. You talked to a woman at 2 a.m. on the phone. It was a flirty conversation. Then you got back into bed. She didn't tell you she overheard the conversation, but she thinks something is going on. Is that true?
Okay, look. Yes, I was talking to someone, but I don't even sleep in the same room as her anymore.
Is that true, Veronica? Do you not sleep in the same room?
Did you lie to us, Veronica?
He doesn't. He hasn't slept there for a while, but we used to sleep in the same room, and that's why I'm pregnant.
And you're not pregnant. She always says this.
How do you know? What do you mean she always says it? When does she always say it?
Whenever we get into a heated conversation or whenever I'm about to leave, she just starts busting out that she is pregnant, and we haven't even slept together in months, more than months.
Carlos, that was a false alarm last time. I told you I thought I was pregnant when we got into that fight.
Babe,
all right.
Listen, it's over, okay? It's not happening anymore. I don't know how else to say this to you. Do I need to just move out? Do I need to just grab all my stuff and just leave tonight? I don't understand.
Why are you still there if you don't love her?
We're literally just getting through this right now, and I don't have a place to go. You know, I don't have family in the area. And so until I can get on my feet, I'm just staying there. But we're in separate rooms. It's like roommates right now. And she just doesn't want to.
Don't you find it a little disrespectful that you're talking to whatever girl you're seeing in a house that you're sharing with your current wife?
Well,
and our kids.
Listen, okay? I have not done anything wrong. We have separated. We agreed that we were separating. The fact that I've been talking to her at night in the middle of the night just so I don't cause an incident.
Veronica, are you pregnant or are you not pregnant?
I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant.
You're not pregnant.
All right, look, guys, I don't know hey, Carlos, Frank, honestly, I'm taken aback a little bit because I don't know who to believe here. I don't know how we can help. Look, Veronica, you reached out to us to try and get you help. If we don't have the full story, I'm not sure how we can help you. Carlos, if you're telling us the truth, then I think that you really need to spend some time with Veronica to make it clear what's going on. But there are two different stories in the universe here about what your relationship is.
I'm telling you, it's.
Well, you're telling me and she's telling me, so everybody's telling me something, but it's different. I'm going to put you both on hold. Anybody who's listening to that, who is telling the truth? Who do you believe is telling the truth? Is she telling the truth? Or is he telling the truth? It's time for Ryan's Roses. So here is the email that we got. It says, Ryan and Ellen, my husband and I have been married for 8 years. We have 3 small children together, so things are always busy at home, and we rarely have time for just the 2 of us, which makes me feel a little disconnected from him. I decided to do a few things to change things up at home. I don't allow the kids to sleep in bed with us anymore, and I also got new lingerie. But this is what has me really worried. When I was at the store buying it, I forgot my VIP card, so I gave the girl my last name, and my husband's name came up in their system. She says, my husband has never gotten me anything from this place.
That is so sketchy and horrible.
So she says to the girl at the counter, has there been any recent activity on the card? And they wouldn't tell her that information.
Yikes.
So she says, why would my husband have an account, all capitals, at a lingerie store? An account.
Wow. An account would mean a credit card on file and activity.
It would indicate that. Let's get her on the line right now. I mean, what's interesting about this is she's in there. Veronica, thanks for coming on with us.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. What's interesting to me about this is that you're in there trying to do something great for your relationship, and then you stumble into this landmine.
Right. It's not something I would have expected at all.
So your gut is that, well, I mean, it's all bad, but your gut is, and he's never gotten you anything for sure from this place?
I'm positive. I mean, you know, he's not necessarily an incredibly romantic guy. I mean, he has done things for me, flowers and dinners and things like that, but never something as saucy as lingerie. So that's why I was excited about doing it, you know, because I thought it'd be something different and it would surprise him. And so I just couldn't believe the girl when she said his name was on the system.
Well, and then she wouldn't tell you if he had made any recent purchases?
No, well, apparently you can't do that. You know, you can't ask information about other clients, which, I mean, I can see how that would make sense, I guess. But, and I told her, I said, well, you know, he's my husband. I showed her, you know, I have one of his cards in my purse. I showed her my ID with my last name on it, but she said it was
company policy or something.
Let me ask you a question. Are there any sister stores? Because like when I used to go shop at Structure, I would show up in the Express system, and that could have raised some eyebrows.
I don't know.
You see what I mean? It's the same company.
Right. But it's such a specific, store. Perhaps, but I still don't. I don't know if I believe that.
Right.
Thinking back those days of Structure. All right, let's, Veronica. I want to get into this because there's just nothing good about it. Nothing good about it, especially if he's been going there for a while and doing this frequently. And the fact that he has an account set up makes me even more nervous about it.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're in the middle of Ryan's Roses. We got an email from La Habra, from Veronica, who's been married 8 years, 3 small kids. Anyway, she wants to spice up the relationship a little bit. So she goes to this lingerie store. She goes to make the purchase. She walks up to the counter. She says to the woman, I forgot my VIP card. Here's my name. Can you put my name into the system so I can get credit for it or discount or whatever you get? Buy one, get 2, get 3. And her husband's name comes up in their system. And she says, wait, he's never, ever got me anything from this place before. Why is my husband's name in the system with an account? Has he made any recent purchases? If so, what have they been? And then the salesperson wouldn't tell her that information. So something's off here. Something's off.
The big shutdown.
Veronica?
Yes.
Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to bring Patty in.
Okay.
And Patty is going to call your husband, and Patty's going to offer him some roses. Now, we want to find out who he sends them to right away, and also if there's any message he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on KIIS-FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on KIIS-FM.
Okay. Here we go. Good luck, sweetheart. We'll be here the whole time.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Peter?
Yes, this is Peter speaking.
Peter, hi, good morning. How are you?
Good. And yourself?
I'm doing good. My name's Patty, and I'm calling from Flowers for Every Occasion, and I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen of roses. They're completely free, and I will also deliver them to the person that you would like to send them to at no charge as well.
Oh, but I didn't sign up for anything or anything like that.
No, you did not, but I actually just opened my shop about 3 weeks ago, and I'm trying to get the word out, and I think this is probably the best way to do so, and
Wow.
I'm just, hitting up the people just in the area.
Oh, that's interesting. I never heard of that before. So free roses?
Yeah, they're completely free. You get a dozen, and I send them to whoever you want, and they get them today. If you want me to send them, if you want them delivered today, I make sure that they're delivered today, or whatever day you choose. And also comes with an amazing little note that I can I add to the bouquet.
That's odd. I don't know. So I can send it to anyone.
Anyone you want, yes. Mm-hmm.
And this is between. I mean, obviously it's between me and you.
Yes, of course. Everything's confidential. I don't share your information with any other third party. No, of course not.
I don't know why I asked that. I would like to send to Hannah.
And how do you spell that?
It's HANNAH.
Okay. And what do you want to put on the note?
Could you put on the note, and on the 7th day, 7, God created you.
That's really cute.
Yes.
Can I also ask you, do you want red or white roses?
I will want red roses.
Peter, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen Kay.
Hi, Peter.
Your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. I need you to understand that. And I have your wife on the line. I have your wife, Veronica. She would like to know what exactly it is that you're talking about and who Hannah is and why you just sent that note to her.
It's a prank?
No, it's real.
Well, Veronica, would you like to ask the questions?
Peter, who the hell is Hannah?
Veronica.
It's not a prank. It's not a prank. What is that?
Maybe.
Hannah, is that who you've been buying lingerie for? Because I went to the store and your name came up.
That's ridiculous. First of all, that's completely out of line. That's ridiculous. These accusations.
Ridiculous. Your name was in the system. Who are you buying lingerie for in that case?
I knew this was made up, baby. Okay, listen to me.
It didn't sound like you knew this was made up, Peter. I know what it sounds like when you're just joking. This does not sound like you thinking it's made up.
Why would I be seeing or buying presents? How ridiculous. Like for another woman, if I'm the only one in this relationship trying to make it work.
You're the only one in this relationship.
You do it too. No, you do it too. You, of course, but why would I be doing that, baby? That's just ridiculous. I don't know.
Why don't you tell me? Why didn't you send me the roses?
Well, because I knew this. I don't know. I don't know where that business is from, who this person is.
I thought you just said it's because you knew it was a joke. Now you're telling me it's because you don't know where the business is.
Well, you never know. You never really know. You know.
You never really know. So you think it was a joke, but you didn't send me the rose. We're married.